Afternoon, folks. Brian here, Geomagnetic Earth Watch on Friday, June 30th, 2023 on our planet. I hope you're all well. So this is a heat report for my area, British Columbia. Not close to my area, but my province, British Columbia, Canada, West Coast. Again, I would be expecting these. So right here, so this area here is called the Garibaldi Volcanic Complex. And we're picking up one heat anomaly. It's about 305 Kelvin. So I punched in the coordinates in Google Earth, and let's go on a tour and let's go take a look and see what's there. So what we have, folks, on the bottom of Mount Cayley, as in Mount Cayley Volcanic Field, which is part of the Garibaldi complex. Mount Cayley. So this whole region here is an extensive volcanic region, and again, many people are not aware of. Pyroclastic peak, Vulcan's thumb. So our heat anomaly is at the base of Mount Cayley. So I'm just going to set this on tour mode while I continue to speak. So there have been at least 4 seismic events occurred at Mount Cayley since 1985, suggesting that this volcano still contains an active magma system. There are also at least 5 hot springs at the base and the valleys near Mount Cayley, again suggesting more evidence for magmatic activity. And now today's heat anomaly at the bottom of Pyroclastic Peak. Right down here. Now there is a very interesting extensive geological history for the coast of British Columbia. And again, many people do not realize that the coastal mountain ranges of British Columbia are volcanoes. Many volcanoes. Not far from Vancouver. In fact, only 80 kilometers from Vancouver, well, 85 kilometers from Vancouver proper. So as I've been saying for the past year, as the outer core continues to expand, the rising heat, the rising pressure, the rising magma, finding its way up to volcanic regions, first through the oceanic crust, where the crust is thinnest, and we have extensive number of seamounts, underwater volcanoes along the coast of British Columbia. Next, I said we're going to expect to see some indications, more so on the other side of North America, on the continental shelf where the crust steps up in thickness. Third, I said we can expect to find some indications along the coastal volcanic ranges. So again, the length of British Columbia, from the Garibaldi Volcanic Belt, continuing up to the Anaheim Volcanic Belt, Stickening Volcanic Belt, northwest corner, and finally the Wells Gray Clearwater Volcanic field, eastern British Columbia. Now, seismic movement or activity is one thing, folks. When we start seeing some heat anomalies, also, such as in the ocean off the coast of the Carolinas, this is the general region last April where we had the 4.9 earthquake right here. Anyway, I want to stick to my province of British Columbia. Another heat curiosity. This area is called Princeton. So this one's actually in front of somebody's house. I'll show you in a minute. Go by recent history. So earlier on this year, we had a series of very shallow earthquakes, 4 or 5 earthquakes as shallow as 1 kilometer depth right in this region here. Then a few weeks ago, a series of shallow earthquakes in this region here. I live up here. So let's go take a look and see what's at this location. So right in front of somebody's house. Very interesting point of elevation here. Now, the history of British Columbia, during the Ice Age, there has been some subglacial volcanic activity, whereby throughout the lengthy process of the glacial melt has taken off the top of known volcanoes. Anyway, again, it starts to be a little bit concerning when we have both seismic activity and now we start picking up some heat indications in known volcanic regions. There you go, folks. See you later.